Suppose we wish to construct a confidence interval for two independent samples using a t-distribution. Here's how it can be done. We will consider the example of two lists of data, each given from a normally distributed population. And here we have the lists given below. Now we will want to construct a 95% confidence interval for the difference between the two population means. In order to do that, we're going to go under Stat and hit enter so we can enter in all of these data values. So we're entering in the first list of data, and then we will enter in the second list of data under L2. Now that the data lists are entered in, we may proceed with the construction of the interval. And in order to do that, we'll hit Stat, highlight Tests, and then scroll down until you get to twosampleTIntwith. And it's a little ways down on the menu here. There it is. So we hit enter. Now we have data lists, so we'll highlight data and hit enter. Our first list is in L1. This is the list that came from population 1. Our second list is in L2. This is the information or the sample that came from the second population. Now this is important because the calculator will compute x1 minus x2. In other words, the first population mean minus the second population mean is what's being estimated. So the subtraction has to be done properly and the lists have to be entered accordingly. So we have set up a confidence level at 95%. And since technology has made advances, it's very common that we select no for pooled options on the twosampleTInt command. So we'll keep it at no. We'll ask the calculator to calculate. And here we have our information. And the first thing published is the interval. The second thing is the degrees of freedom computed by the formula. Then you have your sample means, and then your sample standard deviations. And if we scroll down, we can see other information that's published. And that would be the sample sizes, respectively, for list 1 and list 2. And notice here the sample sizes do not need to be the same when you are running a confidence interval command. And this is how you can do a two-sample T-interval command on the TI-8384 calculator.